and 2 and 3 and 4 and get them sit-ups right and tuck your tummy tight and
What is up, my fellow hip hop heads and music lovers in general? My name is G-Vens and welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to the album review videos where something new comes out and I tell you guys about it in hopes that you guys will give it a chance like I did. So the reason why these videos didn't go up yesterday is because I had to go to my other job right away after getting off of the summer program. So I figured, you know what, I'll do the videos tomorrow, which is right now on Saturday. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy them. But anyways, I got 3 albums to review today, but they're not going to be really long videos because I don't really have much to say about them. But either way, it's going to be some pretty decent album reviews today, I guess. So yeah, let's get right to it. So for the first video that I'm doing today, the first album I'm going to be talking about is an album called Number 6 Collaborations Project by none other than Ed Sheeran. Or Ed Sheeran? Ed Sheeran. I'm going to say Ed Sheeran, I don't care. But yeah, it came out yesterday, his anticipated third studio album, or it might be his fourth. Yeah, it's his fourth studio album. And it was, people were really hyping it up because of the like special features on the album. Every song has a feature, and it has some pretty good ones. I'm not gonna lie. So I was not really expecting this album to be as good as I thought it was going to be. Because first of all, I was like, what is it with everyone dropping like a collaboration album this month? You know what I mean? Like, we had the Dreamville album that came out last week, and now we have this Ed Sheeran one where he's working with a lot of like different artists. So I was like, I don't know what's going on, but like all these collaboration projects are dropping, and it's kind of awesome. But at the same time, I feel like they're not going to be as good, and I was wrong. I was really wrong. Now, first of all, let me just say that I'm not like a very big Ed Sheeran fan. Like I like maybe like five of his songs. Lego House will always be my favorite Ed Sheeran song. It's a really really like dope, powerful song. But looking at the roster of who's gonna be in it, of like who's like gonna be helping him out with this project, like who helped out with this project, I wanted to give it a chance because I was like, this could honestly be like some pretty dope shit. Like I'm not gonna lie, and boy was it. Like, first of all, Ed Sheeran's vocals got really really fucking good. They got much more better. I can really see an improvement since his first album called Plus, and like from that album to this album that just came out, it's like Ed Sheeran has really improved a lot, and he's like he could possibly be like one of the UK's like most like talented and like most greatest like singers right now. I don't think he's number one because there are a lot of great artists from the like UK that beat him from a fucking mile shot. But I think Ed Sheeran is honestly a really good artist, and really shows on this one. Apparently, I think it was either back in 2010 or 2011 when a similar project to this was released by Ed Sheeran entitled the Number 5 Collaborations Project, and it was like with a bunch of like UK artists helping Ed Sheeran like do this album. And with this one, it's like Ed Sheeran himself said that he wanted to like step out of his comfort zone and work with like a lot of different people. So apparently, what Ed Sheeran said in an interview was that he apparently went to Nashville, and he like rented out a studio, or like he bought a studio like over there at Nashville, and every time an artist would like go to like pass by Nashville, he would like hit them up, invite them over to the house where the studio's at, and just ask them, if they want to work on this. And after getting the full roster, he worked on like for like 3 months on this album, and you can really tell that Ed Sheeran and the other artists in this album like really like like took their time to bring out nothing but like their best work into this album, and you know that's what that's what I appreciate about it. You know, it wasn't rushed. You know, like they took their time. You know, they took 3 months of their time to make sure like this album is well produced, that the songs are well written, that like you know like everything sounds good, like with the voices and everything, and you know it's just like it really like trips me out like how like good Ed Sheeran's voice goes with no matter who he's working with. You know, he has a lot of like diverse artists on this album, and he works with a lot of different genres. You know, like and like most of these genres are like styles that fans are not used to seeing Ed Sheeran singing. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure Ed Sheeran like only does like a sort of like popish sound, and you know there is a little bit of pop, but you know he also has a little bit of R&B. You know, a little bit of rap, a little bit of rock, and even a little bit of electronic music. You know, and to be honest, like no matter like what voice he does it in, you know, if he does it like slow and you know and steady, or if he goes like all fast paced and whatever, it's like Ed Sheeran like sounds really fucking good. You know, he he sounds good when he's singing with Camila Cabello or with Khalid or with see who else is in this her Yiba, I think is how you say her name. You know, like he obviously sounds very good and works very well with other singers, but he even sounds very good and very well when he's working with a bunch of like rappers. You know what I mean? Like Eminem and 50 Cent are on this fucking album. It's like finally we fucking got a song with Eminem and 50 Cent together, and it's like it was the fucking best song. Well, like I wouldn't say it was the best song, but it was like it was like sort of like nostalgic towards me at least to like see Eminem and 50 Cent on a fucking like album together once again. So he works with Eminem and 50 Cent. Young Thug is in it, which I honestly didn't really care for that song. I don't really fuck with Young Thug, so sorry about that. But Young Thug's in it. Meek Mill, a Boogie with the Hoodie is on here. PNB Rock, fucking Travis Scott. I think Travis Scott like had the best verse on here. One of the best verses, and as far as the rock and electronic goes, he does have one song with Skrillex. I don't really know much about Skrillex, and I never really like heard any of his songs that much. Like I only heard it once, and it was on a feature with A$AP Rocky. But to be honest, I really appreciate what Skrillex had to offer on this album, because it honestly was a really good song. And for the rock portion of the album, there's a song that Ed Sheeran has with Chris Stapleton and Bruno Mars, and there's a bit of a sort of like old school rock and roll style, and it honestly sounded really good. So there are a lot of great songs on this album. It's 50 minutes long, and it has 15 songs in it in total. And for the longest time I couldn't think like which song I liked the most out of this. But after giving it a thought, I would probably say my favorite song on the album was probably Beautiful People with Khalid. It's like, fuck man, like I hope Ed Sheeran and Khalid work together again, because they honestly sound so fucking great together. But yeah, that's pretty much all I really had to say. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram down below. As always, DM me for requests. Go ahead and follow Ed Sheeran on Instagram down below. His new album, number 6 Collaborations project, is out now. Go listen to it if you haven't already. And with that being said, that's pretty much it. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the second video for today. And don't forget to stay happy.
LA, on a Saturday night in the summer, sundown.